So let's talk about how to prevent critters like snakes, mice, sick animals getting in your house to die or to have babies or whatever. And the first step to all of that is prevention. So this little video is about how to prevent critters from getting in your house and the steps that you have to take. The first step you got to take on the outside of your house. So you want to make sure that all the vents to your home have adequate screening. In this case, this one has two screens. There's a fine screen and then there's a chicken wire screen. Sometimes you have pipes or whatnot like this one for the AC that need to go through the vents, and you want to make sure that you have the adequate and the right caulking that clogs those, that fills up those gaps so that rodents and the smaller creatures can't get in. Even the louvered screens here, those don't provide good enough protection. You should have screens under those. So here's a video of a pipe coming into the house, and where the pipe came in, it was all open around this. And so what we did here was insert some steel wool. This is steel wool. You can get this at any hardware store, you know, whatever brand, doesn't even matter. Get it at Home Depot. So you get this steel wool, looks like this, and you stuff it into these cracks. And it was done here, and it was also done here. You have to be careful when pushing this steel wool stuff into a hole, because the reason why you use steel wool is because it's metal, right? And so when you have little creatures, especially like rodents will eat like anything, and they don't like to eat steel wool because it's painful right to the teeth. So it's a really non-toxic way to keep rodents and other critters away, because the last thing that you want to use is poison. Poison would just be terrible, because rodents or whatever eat, you know, the poison, and then you have birds and owls and other, you know, other creatures eating the creatures that ate the animals that ate the poison, and then they get poisoned, and it's just a really bad downstream. So you really want to use steel wool. But when you go to insert it in the holes all around your house, you want to use a stick, because this is going to stab your fingers, and you don't want to get that into your skin. It does not feel good. Also, if you have any cat or dog doors, you want to make sure that those are closed at night, because the animals are smart enough to push their way in and get into your house.